Hello, and welcome back to Terrier News. I'm Catherine Barron.
And I'm Samantha Gambino. We're all very excited to be back, so let's get right into it with the latest updates on Hurricane Matthew.
This past week, Hurricane Matthew hit the Caribbean islands with wind speeds up to 150 miles per hour. Hitting Haiti the hardest, the deadly storm has been moving at a snail's pace of 7 miles per hour and should hit the Atlantic coast of Florida later today. Along with Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina have all declared state of emergency. Hurricane watches and warnings have been posted up and down the East Coast, while hundreds have already been evacuated. National Guardsmen have been deployed, and Florida gas stations are running empty. Although the Category 4 hurricane is supposed to stay mostly parallel to the coast, it's unknown as to what Matthew is capable of. Now people all along the East Coast of the U.S. are bracing for the effects from the hurricane that could hit this weekend.
This Sunday night was the first and only vice presidential debate of 2016. Governor Mike Pence and Senator Tim Kaine had a very eventful night at Longwood University in Farmville, Virginia. During the debate, Kaine consistently challenged Pence on statements and proposals made by the Trump campaign, forcing Pence to deny and deflect from any of Trump's ideas. He also provided a strong defense of the Obama administration's foreign policy record. On Kaine's end, he was forced to defend Clinton's use of a private email server as Secretary of State, along with the Clinton Foundation's acceptance of money from foreign governments. The topic of Donald Trump's ability to be a safe president prompted Kaine to state, "The thought of Donald Trump as a commander-in-chief scares us to death." The notion of whether or not Clinton would expose the country to heightened risks over refugee policies was at the forefront as well, causing Pence to respond, "We want to keep people out if they're dangerous." Just like every other election, it is up to voters to decide, so be sure to tune in to the next presidential debate on Sunday, October 9th.
This Friday, the blessings of the furry friends in the community will take place here at SFC to cap off St. Clair and St. Francis Week here at the Callahan Center. Anyone is welcome to bring their pets starting in the morning. In previous years, we have had police officers, students, faculty, and more come, so feel free to stop by.
Continuing with Fred Siegel's lecture series, this Tuesday, Siegel and Siegel will speak about Donald Trump. Jacob Siegel, who is an editor for the Daily Beast and author, while Fred Siegel is a scholar in residence at St. Francis College and has previously studied at the University of Paris and more. Stop by and see what they have to say about this election.
And now, Corey Adams with your latest entertainment news.
Thanks, Katie. Hip-hop artist Kid Cudi has revealed that he's checked into rehab for depression and suicidal urges. The Cleveland native made the shocking announcement to fans on his Facebook page, writing, "It's been a difficult time for me to find the words to what I'm about to share with you, because I feel ashamed. Ashamed to be a leader and a hero to so many while admitting I've been living a lie." Cudi continues to say, "My anxiety and depression have ruled my life for as long as I can remember, and I never leave the house because of it." Kid Cudi was scheduled to release his new album, Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying, last week, but took to explain that it had been pushed back due to clearance sample issues. He also quotes, "The album is still on the way, I promise. I wanted to square away all the business before I got here so I can focus on my recovery. Love and light to everyone who has love for me, and I am sorry if I let anyone down. I'll be back stronger, better, reborn. If you or someone you know needs help, please call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. That's 1-800-273-8255. Back to you, ladies.
Thanks, Corey. Now to Matt Conklin with sports.
Thank you, ladies. It's been an interesting and entertaining summer of sports news, to say the least. Back in July, former MVP Kevin Durant shocked the basketball world by signing a free agent contract with the Golden State Warriors after he'd spent 9 years and had tremendous success with the OKC Thunder. Now, it'll be interesting to see how this will change the landscape of the NBA and how Durant and the new-look Warriors will perform in the wake of Golden State's devastating finals loss to the Cavs last season. And in spite of the antics of Ryan Lochte, the 2016 Rio Olympics saw Michael Phelps cement his place as the most decorated Olympian of all time. After a final win in the men's 200-meter freestyle, the Baltimore native left Rio with 6 medals, bringing his career total to 28, 23 of them gold. And former WWE wrestler CM Punk tried his hand in the octagon last month as he made his UFC debut against 24-year-old fighter Mickey Gall. Punk spent most of the match on his back, and he had virtually no offense as Gall made him tap out to a rear naked choke in the first round. But if you look at how much each competitor got paid for the fight, you can reconsider who the real winner was. Punk cashed in his $500,000 check following the fight, while Mickey Gall was paid $30,000 for his victory. And in baseball news, the Yankees and Mets floundered all summer as both teams struggled mightily to score runs. However, Yankees rookies like Gary Sanchez stole the show late in the season, and showed fans that the future in the Bronx looks very, very bright. And the Mets, despite being torn apart by injuries to key players like Wright, Harvey, and DeGrom, still managed to claim a playoff spot in the NL wildcard game against the Giants. But it didn't go as expected for the Mets, as fans left feeling mad bummed. New York became just the latest victim of the postseason brilliance of San Francisco's Madison Bumgarner, who threw a complete game shutout against the men in orange and blue. Noah Syndergaard held his own with 7 scoreless innings, but a 9th-inning implosion by Jerry's Familia sealed the deal for the Giants. Your final score is 3-0 San Fran, and the Mets season is over. That's it for sports. Stay tuned for our NBA season preview show coming soon right here on Terrier TV. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Matt, and thanks to all of you for joining us for our first episode of Terrier News this season. I'm Catherine Barron.
And I'm Samantha Gambino. For more episodes of Terrier News, follow us on our YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter pages at Terrier TV. See you next week.